So normally when I wake up, instead I come outside and I take in the fresh air, right? So I'm in a trade on USD JPY and we took sales. This is how the trade is currently looking like. We're up $9, right? So this week I'm planning to shoot like a week in a life of a varsity student and a trader. So make sure you watch up until the end and make sure you like, share and subscribe. I think that this week I'm gonna shoot a lot of content for you guys and you're going to see me in the gym for the first time. I'm in the boxing gym. For those who don't know, I'm doing boxing, so stay tuned. So we're now up around $13, as you can see up there. Now just to explain the reason why I took this trade, on the 15-minute time frame you can clearly see that we're in a consolidation to the downside, as you can see. So normally when something like this happens is that the market wants to regain strength to move to the upside. Plus we should consider the fact that USD JPY is in a bullish overall trend. So this is just a short scalp trade. As you can see, this is a counter trend trade which I'm taking until maybe this point here. You can clearly see this on the 5-minute time frame, right? Because we had this candlestick here which didn't have a spike at this point. So instead of putting my take profit at this point, I think I'm going to put my take profit right at this point. So it's a Monday today, I don't want to be greedy. Plus I'm also looking at Euro AED, as you can see, which is looking also very crispy on the 5-minute time frame. But I think that if I'm going to take this trade, then I'm going to take it based on the 15-minute time frame. As you can see there, we have this consolidation to the downside. We just respected this level of support there. Yep, so if we can get a proper entry confirmation, then we're obviously going to take this trade. But for now, we just have to stick to what we have, which is USD JPY, right? So I'm currently up right now $15, as you can see. So we'll see how the trade plays out and I'll obviously update you. So market update. If you can remember earlier, the previous clip, we took sales on USD JPY. So now the time right now is 10 to be specific, it's 11 minutes to 2, right? Couple of hours after we took our first trade on USD JPY. Now if you can remember, it was a counter trend trade. The market came to the previous support and I recently just took a buy. So let me show you what I'm talking about. As you can see, the market came back to this point here. As you can see, we took sales and then I was risking about $10 on this, right? We made about $22 on this, and then here we took a buy and I'm risking $50, which is like 1% of the account, right? The market gave us a proper entry confirmation at this point. I like the fact that this candlestick here doesn't have a spike, meaning that the market is most likely to come to the upside or to go to the upside. But I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just following my edge, and according to my trading rules, my strategy, this says that this is a proper setup and we had a proper entry confirmation. As you can see, we almost hit my stop loss, but we didn't hit my stop loss, right? So we're just gonna wait and see how this trade is going to play out. And as I said, today's a Monday, I don't want to do too much, right? So for now, we're just gonna wait and see how the market reacts or plays out. Now if this trade, I have hope in this trade, right? If this trade hits my take profit, then I think this might be the last trade for the week, because I'm trying to take this step by step. I'm not trying to rush the process now. And as always, you have to set and forget. Market update. The time right now is currently almost half past 10. You can see I'm also showing you the date there, right? So let me show you what's been happening on this account, right? Let me show you something real quick, right? So I'm just going to go to my history. This is today's history, right? We're up $44. This is today's history. We're up $44. And then if I can do this and customize this and say yesterday's history. Yesterday we lost like $8, right? So it's fine. Let me show you what's happening on the charts. So if you can remember earlier, we took a buy at this point. Now I won't lie, the reason why this thing hit my stop loss is because of me, because I knew that the market is most likely going to come back to this extreme demand level. You understand? So now I'm waiting for an engulfing. As you can see, we had a hammer. I'm waiting for an engulfing candlestick there so that I can take this trade, right? And then the Euro AUD trade we took earlier, as you can see, it managed to hit my take profit. It was a 1:2.6, as you can see. Let me show you on the history today. As you can see, it hit my take profit, and the USD JPY trade hit my stop loss, right? So we'll see how this plays out. But for USD JPY, I'm waiting for a bullish engulfing candlestick so that I can take it. Because if you can look at this is like a head and shoulders, right? So this is like our left shoulder, our head, and then our right shoulder. Now I'm most likely to go up, especially that we have this consolidation to the downside. As you know, this consolidation means that the market is either grabbing strength to move to the upside or to move to the downside. So I don't know, but we'll see how this trade plays out, whether we're going to get the bullish engulfing. But the way things are looking, looks like we're going to get the bullish engulfing, right? So the time right now, it's currently, so as you can see, my account right now is sitting at 4,759, right? So for the next trade I'm going to take, I think I'm going to risk about $20, right? And then I'll be, if this trade hits my take profit, then my account balance will be sitting at, I think, $4,800, right? And then next week we'll continue, maybe try to make like $60 in a day, just like that, because most of the trades I take are 1:3. So basically, if I'm risking $20, then if the trade hits my TP and it's a 1:3, then that means I can potentially make like $60, you understand? But we'll see what happens. But right now I'm currently waiting for USD JPY, and we'll see. So stay tuned as I'm on this journey to recover this 5K funded account. As you can see, we're still down, man, but it's okay, we'll recover. Okay, so market update. The time right now is currently 13:39, right? So we eventually took the trade we're talking about on USD JPY. As you can see, I'm up, I think, $6. Okay, it's fine. As you can see, we took it. So let me show you something on TradingView, right? So that's how the trade is looking like, and this is a 1:3.52 risk to reward ratio trade. And remember that, I don't remember if it was the first clip or what, I said I'm going to shoot a week in a life of a trader and a varsity student, boxer, and a trade, right? So I'm supposed to go to gym. The time right now is currently 13:40. I'm supposed to go to gym around 6, right? I think I'm gonna come back around 8. So I'm going to make sure that I shoot clips for you guys so that you can see what happens in the boxing gym, right? So make sure you watch up until the end, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so right now I'm on my way to the gym, and if you want to know what happens to the USD JPY trade, you have to watch up until the end and make sure that you subscribe. You understand? So I obviously try to shoot some clips for you guys when I get to the gym and all of that, show you how we work out and all of that. I'm going to try to shoot as much content as I can possibly can for you guys. Remember that I love you. You understand? All you have to do is like and share. You understand? It doesn't really cost much. You understand? But when I come back, I'll obviously update you on what happened to the trade, why I think it hit my stop loss, and what's the way forward from there. You understand? Yeah, because I kind of broke my rules, but we'll talk about it when I come back.
Yo, what you want? Pour a phone in the trap, I be sippin' and walking this bitch, yeah, I'm going dummy. Roll a big blunt in the studio, nigga, we puffin' on zooties, we dummy. Man, my drip hella different, I got representing the hoodie, man, you cannot touch me. I ain't catching no L's, I just catching these doors, I just rapping this shit like a mummy. Spinning your block in a minute, we pull up the minutes, we finish you niggas, we poppin' them like they be pushed, they be finished. She talking to me, they ain't talking about business, they can't fuck with me cause they know I'm a menace. Exotic to smoke, we ain't smoking no spinach, you niggas is playing, but this ain't no scrimmage, I chill with the dealers, the robbers and killers.
In the trap with the dealers, so before in the house. In the trap with the dealers, so before in the house. In the trap with the dealers, Patsy bitch on the weekend like I'm Bieber. Sip Jack and Melina, smoke Dag and Mafina. Sip Jack and Melina, so before in the house. So before in the house, so before in the house, so before in the house.
And I came in this bitch with the cheddar. Throw it up, you gon' need an umbrella. Fuck your bitch in the back of the whip while I'm sipping this fall. I'm bumping new Beretta. I'm sorry, my cup way too muddy. Nose crispy, that's new money. Why a nigga knows it's too